of getting back into Green Bay and kind of getting that more opportunities, more playing time?
It's been pretty nice being back in Green Bay after being gone for about 6 or so weeks, getting back into the swing of things and um, understanding the offense and special teams and things like that. So it's been good.
Does this week, when you don't know if you want to have 28, you don't know if you want to have 33, does this take prepare like a starter to a whole nother level? Because you might be the guy on.
I mean, every week doesn't is the same. I've been preparing like a starter since week one when I was on practice squad here. So I continue to prepare the same way I do every week.
What are you most proud of, and what do you think you can work on based on these reps you've gotten that you've waited so long to get?
I think I got to be better in the 2-minute situations. Got to get out of bounds when we need to. I feel like I got to continue to hone in on the little details of pass protection, being inside out, keeping Jordan clean. I mean, there's a lot of things that I would like to work on and get better at, but I do feel like I'm doing some things well, putting us in good positions to win.
Not inside the helmet like you are, obviously. When you have those situations late in the half to get out of bounds, what goes through your mind?
It was just lack of focus. You know what I mean? Lack of knowing the situation. I gotta hone in, like I said, on the details and focus on. Hey, we got 24 seconds left in the half. You got to get out of bounds right here. So I think it's just lack of focus.
From a teaching standpoint, are you guys taught like there's a hard cutoff time where the sideline is the priority? Like if there's this much time left?
Yeah, absolutely. So sometimes we preach yards over time. When we're at that minute and I don't know, like 35 seconds and say we got 2 timeouts left, we preach yards over time. But as soon as we start to get under that 50-second mark, we should start getting out of bounds and things like that. It's just, like I said, just on my part, it's just been a lack of focus.
How hard is it to not take the extra yards? I mean, you're a running back, right?
I mean,
your game is yards.
You know, as a running back, your coach preaches like, fighting for extra yards and things like that. It's extremely hard not to stay in bounds and start to try to fight for extra yards. But in situations such as that one, with it being about like 24 seconds left, got to get out of bounds right there.
How much of situational football is just live game reps and game speed stuff that you can't replicate in practice? How much does it help you being in the games going through it?
Well, Coach LaFleur does his best to try to replicate those things in practice when we do like 2-minute drill and such and things like that. Having those live reps in the game definitely help because you definitely get that experience to, hey, you got to get out of bounds right here. So I think that's having those experience reps in game can definitely help you in the future to not make those mistakes a second, third time.
Patrick, how good did Monday night feel with some of the runs that you were able to get, and just how good did you feel like that performance?
It felt pretty good. I felt like I was seeing the holes really well, setting my blocks up really well, and finishing my runs like I was supposed to. Coach Sermons preached this during the Monday night game to finish your runs and run with good pad level. It was going to be like a tight seam game, which it was. So, I mean, I felt pretty good about the runs that I had Monday night.
When you talk about awareness, I don't know if you do this already, so tell me if you do, but is it just as simple as looking at the scoreboard before the snap, late in the half, and just kind of taking that mental note? Or?
Yeah, I think it's taking it a step further, such as that, before the play is snapped, or while you're in the huddle and running back, you look up at the scoreboard and see the clock, and be like, hey, like I if I do get the ball right here, I should get out of bounds. So, yeah, having that awareness look at the clock and things like that.
How much does that put a damper on what otherwise are some really good plays on your part, right? You're getting chunk yardage in each of these situations. Are you able to appreciate that still, or is it like, damn, right?
Me, I'm my biggest self-critic, and I'm super hard on myself. So once I made those bad plays in the Chiefs game and in this past Giants game, it definitely overshadowed those good runs and those good plays in that game. Just because I'm the hardest on myself. I know the coaches were pretty hard on me in those situations, but I'm gonna be my biggest critic.
In those situations, though, I know one sucks in the moment, but like, is it good from a reminder standpoint of like just to focus on those small details?
Yeah, definitely having those situations come up and not doing them right, you have that experience in the back of your mind when those situations come up again to know to get out of bounds in those situations.
What does this Bucks front seven do so well that makes them hard to run against?
They run. They're big. Vita Vea is a stump in the middle, and David he's downhill. Devin White, he's downhill. I mean, their entire defense is a fast flowing defense, and they create turnovers.